New episode. It is Monday now, my first day at work. I woke up bright and early. As usual, I helped myself on a scarce food supply. I told you she won't mind. I am now wearing my long sleeves violet shirt. Violet is my favorite color, my only black pant and my black flats. I arrange my hair in a ponytail. I put my mini wallet on my bra and I am good to go. I also bring my Walmart eco bag containing my purchase yesterday. I asked Scars yesterday to accompany me to Walmart to buy some stuff and I brought some colorful sticky notes and colorful marker so I can easily label the documents. I arrived at my office with 30 minutes to spare and scanned my ID to the scanner thing near the door. I waved and smiled at the card and they just nodded at me in return. If you are wondering, my ID card was delivered 2 days ago. I stuck like a sore thumb in this company not just because of my class generally, it is because I am me. I went to Miss Mandolin and started my work. Let me tell you, the mailroom is bigger than my home, but it is organized as hell. The system is here will be a guy named Eric who has a black hair, pale complexion, slightly chubby and tall at the printing room that sort and bind the documents. There is a duplicate copy of each document, so he store it in another room. There is another guy whose name I think is Mark, who has a black hair with acne scars on the face with slightly brown complexion, who is also tall, who deliver the said document here in the mail room, and now I should share all these documents and deliver it to the rightful owner. Just 3% to these jobs. I asked Mark and Eric why they don't hire many people to do these jobs, and he told me it is easier to monitor if someone leaked some information to other companion, and it is easy to point out who because there are only 3 employees who handles each document. That makes sense. At exactly 9 a.m., Mark delivered the first batch of a document. I enthusiastically received all of it and labeled it carefully. I write various compliments on each sticky note so it can somewhat make them smile even just a little bit. It varies from good job, be happy, more power, and you are doing a great job. My method is from 9 to 11 a.m. I will sort all of the documents and then 11 to 12 p.m. I will deliver it to its proper owner lunchtime and then start labeling again it at 1 to 4 p.m. and then deliver it again. They told me it is not necessary to deliver all the documents in the same day so there is no problem if it is delayed for a day. There is a specific elevator that is assigned to our department, so it will not be a hassle to go up and down. It is already lunchtime and I went down to the cafeteria at the second floor. The whole second floor is like mini food court. There is also sort of a restaurant that offer varieties of food. Eric told me that CEO specifically wants every employee to take a lunch break and does not matter if he is currently doing something. He told me the CEO once told them in journal meeting that people are not productive if they are hungry. It creates more problem if the employees work in an impetus to match. It does not matter if they have overtime from 5 p.m. as long as the worker eat at lunch or during work. The awesome part is that the store can deliver food at your workstation during working hours. I buy a burger with a large french fries and large drink and I also buy some chocolates Sunday. I sit with Mark and Eric since I only knew them. We ate lunch silently with some mini conversation here and there. I learned that in the printer room there are 10 printers and that Good thing is that does not print another batch of documents if printer detect that there is still paper on the board, so it means it is easy to bind each document without mixing up with other paper. We finished eating and went back to our specific room to continue our job. At exactly 4 p.m., I started delivering the second batch of a document in each department. There are different departments on this company. All I can remember is accounting, HR, security, and I forgot the other departments. I just asked Mark or Eric on what floor should I go. Maybe I can memorize all these departments, maybe never. I smile to all the employees while giving them their documents. Some smile and some just flat out rude or ignore me. I pay no attention to them. Maybe they are tired and stressed. As days and months passed, I am enjoying my work. I did not even realize almost 6 months had passed by. My friend is still Eric and Mark, and I learned that they are a couple. You did not see that coming, me too. I'm so happy for them, but I am the only one know their relationship. In fact, they are living together for almost 3 years. Would you believe that? In office, they have mutual understanding that they will be civil and ignore each other, and they will act like they are stereotype gay man. They act like a macho man, a straight man. One day I asked them what is the CEO is like, and they told me all the things they knew. He is hard. That is the first phrase Mark uttered, and I believe in. I asked to describe the CEO, and he blurted out the following words: blue gray eyes, black hair, tall and fit as hell, a jawline that can cut a concrete and scary as he is. What is the word intimidating in his description? I'm scared already. I know that the CEO office is located at the 80th floor and his private chamber is a level above it. They warned me that Mr. CEO is a young man, maybe 26 or 27. They don't really know his exact age. The boss is a strict person, especially on a work. If you up, second chance because he may lose a multi-million dollar deal if the employees are not doing their job properly. He make his round on every floor every month to monitor each department, and sometimes he conduct a surprise inspection to warn all the workers that he knows what is going on in each department and maybe at the same time warning them that he is watching. If you are summoned to the 80th floor, it is either you are getting fired or you are getting a raise, as simple as that. There are two elevators that can lead to the 80th floor. One elevator requires a passcode that only the attendants know. The other elevator is used only by the CEO himself, a private elevator in the other words. I did send some documents on the 80th floor, but I asked the elevator attendant, who I learned the name is Lee Tae Han, but I call him Daddy to deliver it instead of me. He agreed. As I said before, I have no intention to get the attention of the boss and accidentally meet him in his hallway. Today I can hear some news that CEO is making his inspection and the employees are scared as hell. I went out of the mail room and I can see the staff on these floors are arranging their working station and their appliances, especially the girls, puffing their hair, arranging their boobs, spraying some perfumes on their neck as if their life depended on it. I just shake my head and continue sorting out the documents that Mark handed to me a few minutes ago. I can sense that everyone stopped breathing when the elevator opened. Still, I continue my work as if he will walk in here. There is nothing to see, just documents and me in my one direction. Good wool shirt and black pants system on the floor, sorting out documents and writing a sticky notes. I can hear the same deep, masculine voice that creates goosebumps in my arms, commanding someone, and all I can understand the words, sir, certainly, sorry. I finish labeling and sorting the remaining documents. After 10 minutes, I stand up from my crisscross position on the floor and jumping up to stand and lift my both arms above my head to stretch my muscles and to relieve some spasm on my leg and back. I did 5 jumping jacks for a good measure, and after that I shouted in a glee, yeah, finally I'm finished. As I was doing my, I did not know that someone was standing on my door. I become aware that I am not alone when someone clears his throat. I froze on the spot. My arm is still above my head and my shirt is riding a little bit higher, showing some of my tummy and back. I can only think one word as of the moment. Oh shit. Sorry, I'm introverts. I put my arms and turn around immediately to see who witnessed my weird action. I bow down my head because I don't wanna to see the expression on the face of people who witness my weird activity. Definitely, I am blushing because I can feel my face heat up. There is someone who walks toward me, and I can see on the line of my vision that there is a dress shoes stop in front of me. Can you please look at me? I can hear gasps from outside and I shiver a little bit because of his voice. My heart is pounding over time. I close my eyes and take a deep breath and raise my head slowly. I raise my head and open my eyes slowly, and I am not expecting what I am seeing, a broad chest that can be my pillow anytime, clad in a grey inner and a black coat. Oh, nice to meet you, broad chest. I suddenly blur out. My mouth and brain filter are not in sync because of nerves that I am feeding. Raise your head a little bit higher, please. I can hear another gasp. What is wrong with these people? Are they having an asthma attack? I follow the command and Lord Jesus Christ Almighty, I am in front of a fallen angel. This man is the epitome of all the things a woman desires on a man, packed in one gorgeous specimen. That's better. What is your name? I stare at him, wide eyes. Come on, Duffers. He asked you a question. My name. I forgot. Loading. Yuna. Your Highness. No, I'm sorry. I did not mean you are a royalty, but maybe. Oh, shut up. Yuna. For fuck's sake. Confirm my brain is getting hairy and overloaded. For the third time, I hear someone gasp for fuck's sake. I look at the man and staff behind him. Are you having an asthma or a panic attack or something? Because there is an clinic on the fifth floor. You can have a checkup or nebulize or something. I saw the side of the eye of the fallen angel cringed in amusement. I hope he's so close I might hypervent in this close proximity. Just one more step our nose might touch. Welcome Yuna to my company. I hope everything is in order. While saying this, his eye is roaming the whole room. In my head, I am chanting, don't fire me, over and over again. Yes, sir, everything is fine. Very well. If there is a problem, do not hesitate to inform me immediately. Yes, sir. I saluted him as if I am in army. I saw his eyes shine with amusement again. He thinks I am really weird. Good. Have a great day, Yuna. Then he turned around and walked out of the room. All of the staff walking behind him are either shaking their head or looking at me disappointed. I just ignore them. I know I messed up with the boss. They don't need to show their disapproval. When he uttered my name, goosebumps appear on my arms. What is the meaning of this? I have no clue, but for sure I have no intention of seeing him again. He make me feel unbalanced and giddy at the same time, and I am afraid what is this means. Lord save me. Tehon's provision. Being a CEO is not easy. Magazine may portray us having an easy life, jet setting in private island, having parties in yachts or with supermodels. What a it's that is true why I'm here at my office at 12 midnight typing a presentation and reviewing all the financial report that is passed today. Why I am holding that nobody up there work today. I am firing staffs left and right. It's become a habit every day. I glance on the papers stacked on the other side of my table. I get one stack and read post-it note that is attached to it. I can feel my lips forming a smile. It is a blue post-it note and there is a written message. To Mr. CEO Office Fighting, heard you closed a multi-million dollar deal again. Keep it up. Every document that is on my table have different post-it notes. I know that I hired another employee to manage the mailroom, but I personally never see the newbie and heck I did not even see her resume. The first time I saw that there is a post-it note attached to each document, I paid it no mind, but one day I accidentally read the note. I can still remember the word written on that specific note. It is something like, "Dear Mr. CEO, don't stress yourself over work, have a break, take care of your health." After I read that note, I got hooked. I went to the storage room and retrieved all the post-it notes that is addressed to my office. I collected them like an addict. I bought a box that contained all the post-it note and put it inside my safe. I swirl my chair to look at Seoul midnight skyline. It has been 6 months and I'm curious what is the face and character of the person behind every post it's. I stop myself every single time for looking at her resume or watching the surveillance camera because that is creepy as hell. Not all billionaires stalk their person of interest. Okay, investigate is the proper word to use, not stalking. Damn, a single post it got me obsessed with a girl I don't even have any idea what she'll look like. I formulated a plan wherein I will meet her without somehow getting suspicious of my motive. I smirk as an idea enters in my mind. It seems like I will be having a surprise inspection tomorrow. I can imagine now the troubling form of my employees tomorrow when they see me. The image forming in my head make me chuckle. I especially check the mailroom. Next day, what did I tell you about the format of the reports? Time New Roman size 12 only. What is hard about it? Why all of you are using different fonts? This is not a high school. If I ever see another report with another font, you will be all fired. The manager of the debt department noted verbosely as his head will be detached any second, a simple rule they cannot even follow. I inspected every floor, every storeroom. You will never know what other staff is doing there. My executive and some staff are following me. I can feel them cringing when I raise my voice. I am calm person, but there is a days that I'm not in a mood to tolerate their excuses. In hindsight, it is good that I decided to conduct inspection because I can see that there are people that is needed to be fixed. I fired at least 20 people today on the spot because of a laziness and they are not doing their work properly. I'm not afraid of a slack more employees. I am paying them enough. All of the benefits you can think of, they have it. In return, I want a proper execution of their job. I have reached the 15th floor. The mail room is in this floor. As usual, I inspect it all. I went to the printing room at first. After inspecting the creative department, these rooms is always temperature controlled, 17-degree always to maintain the function of the printer and to not damage all the documents that is stored on the next five rooms. I can see that the two gentlemen is doing their job properly. I think they are working here for roughly 3 to 4 years. They need a raise, I decided. The highlight of my day. I enter the mail room and I stand at the door staring at the back of the woman who captured my attention just by writing notes. She has a shoulder length dark brown hair arranged in a ponytail. She is sitting crisscross. She is writing something, another note maybe. Suddenly she jumped to stand up. Who the heck do that to stand up? Apparently her. She stretched her arms above her head, maybe removing all the cramps due to prolonged sitting on the floor. Then she shouted, "Yes, finally, I am finished." I ignore the fact that her shirt is lifted a little bit higher due to her stretching and it shows her tummy and her back. I roam my eyes around the room. There are table and chair that she can sit on. Why the hell she is sitting on the floor? I am here standing for almost 10 minutes and she does not sense my presence at all. So to get attention I clear my throat. She froze for about 5 seconds and then she turned around suddenly that can give her a whip flash. She bowed her head at the same time. This is it. I approach her slowly. I can feel the disapproval of my executives because of her behavior, but who the hell care? I'm the boss and their opinion does not matter. Can you please look at me? I told her softly as I can. I can hear someone gasp. I never said please ever. She looked up, but only on my chest level. That she blurted out unexpectedly. Oh, nice to meet you, broad chest. Right there, and then I want to laugh out loud, but I restrain myself. See is a dog. See, think my chest is broad. My workout every day pays off. Raise your head a little bit higher, please. I ask her again. I just ignore the reaction of my staff because of my action toward this girl. She slowly tilt her head up and directly look at my eyes, and I am now restraining myself to gasp on her beauty. Her big hazel eyes captivate me. I cannot bring away my eyes from her eyes. She has a small round face, a small button nose, a pouty lips, and she has black rimmed eyes glasses. I think I'm now a firm believer of love at first sight. I need to say something because this meeting might be get awkward very fast. That's better. What is your name? I asked her. I think she is having a hard time telling her name because suddenly she has a blank look. as if someone jabs her and she suddenly blur out. Yuna, your highness, no, I'm so sorry. I did not mean you are royalty, but maybe. Oh, shut up, Yuna. For Ford says, this girl is nervous around me. She would vomit it, and I find it adorable. For the third time, I hear someone gasp, I know, they think Yuna is disrespecting me, but really, I find it entertaining. Yuna looks suddenly annoyed that she shouted. Ford says, and then look at the men and staff behind me. Are you having an asthma or panic attack or something? Because there is a clinic on the fifth floor. You can have a check-up or nebulize. I really tried not to smile, but I think my amusement is showing in my eyes. If you look close enough, I started my script so no one would suspect anything. Welcome Yuna to my company. I hope everything is in order. While saying that, I roll my eyes to whole room, continue the face scared that I am inspecting her workplace. Yes, sir, everything is fine, very well. If there is a problem, do not hesitate to inform me immediately. I have put an emphasis on the word so she might get what I mean, but for knowing her 20 minutes, she might not get it. Yes, sir. She saluted me as if we were in army. Good. Have a great day, Yuna. Then I turned around and walked out of the room. All the staff were walking behind me. Finally, I can now put a face and a name to the imageless girl that I have imagined for the past 6 months. I am now hooked, obsessed, and captivated by her. I think there is no turning back. Indeed, the saying is true, curiosity killed the cat, but in my case, curiosity got me in a situation wherein my heart is at stake.